The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Tuesday, January 13th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. So do that and let it ride.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Preview picks for Tuesday, January 13th. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, well, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. Sick Dundee. That's not a sickness. This is a sickness.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Nobody knows nothing.
Somebody knows. Double the price. But no one touches Dundee.
Woo! Thanks for holding it down last night, fellas. I was vomiting all night. White Tiger got me that same, when he vomited all over my car. Well, he passed that shit on to me. He's like, you know what, Dad? Take this vomit for the next couple nights. And yeah, vomiting for a while. Maybe more than I've ever vomited, to tell you the truth. I am joined by my co-host. He probably vomited in the past 24 hours, but it wasn't because of being sick. Probably doing those Jaeger bombs in Park City. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Monetline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Welcome back. Yeah, every now and then it's good to get a nice little yak in there. It's healthy. It's good for the immune system. Cheers, everybody.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
I don't think you realize how much I wanted to come on the show last night, too. I went 16-4 on the 20 games. The ECU game, I wanted to talk so much shit to you guys. And I was looking forward to it because that shit hit me late into the night last night. I thought the show, I was like, oh, I can't wait to shit on these motherfuckers. And then like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, somewhere right around there, White Tiger was just like, yeah, you're fucked, Colby. All right, you're fucked. All right. Yeah, anyway, thanks for holding it down. We are also joined by third man in the booth. He's back from Columbus, Ohio, right? It was under investigation. He was serving that high heat over there, talking college baseball. Give it up for the host of the college baseball experience, Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, fellas. What was not great was that college basketball slate that I sincerely apologize for trying to tell people, hey, there's some games that are going to be interesting tonight. I circled, McNeese and Nichols. That'll be a close game. Bet the Colonels to keep that one, within 14 freaking points. No, blowout. American Navy is going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to that one. No, blowout. Just couple other games that were interesting blowouts. I don't know. This is going to go down as one of the worst 15, 20 game slates that we have all year long. That was a brutal Monday.
Not to me, because I went 8-4.
I went 1-3.
Yeah,
so.
put good hard American cash in my bank account. So I'll take those blowouts. I'll take them all day. Let's just start. Well, that's just tomorrow's slide. Shout out to Carlton kicking ass with the slides. Opened up with a banger. I'm assuming you guys listened to me with my. I'm a NC Central guy through and through. So this was an easy play, right? I mean.
Yeah, the only thing that almost stopped me was in Noah was the line kind of stunk. I was like, man, why is this not like 3 or 4? But yeah, wire to wire, NC Central, good win for Lavelle Moten and company.
Yep, my one win of the night. I started 1-0, finished 0-3.
There you go. That happens. Look, someone asked me the other day, I don't know if it was Saturday's show or Friday's show. Who do you think would win the MEAC right now? And remember, I said Hampton, and then I go, wait, Hampton CAA now.
Well,
and then I go, what's that?
If you would have asked me yesterday, I would have said Norfolk, and then they fucking lost to.
They haven't
Eastern
looked as good.
Shore.
Well, Eastern Shore is that's what we were. That's
They're
what we were.
3-0.
Actually, it was me and Capper, I think, reacting to the Howard Eastern Shore game, right? And I thought, man, Eastern Shore's really coming along this year. And that's when the question was posed, who was going to win the MEAC? And I go, I still might put my money on Lavelle Moten and Central. Because they play, I mean, all of them play ridiculous non-con schedules. But I feel like more times than not, especially if Norfolk's down the way I think they might be down. Mac, I mean, I think you came in later in that episode, so you might not have been asked this question. Who would you put right now, gun to your head, to win the MEAC?
Maybe Maryland Eastern Shore.
They're playing good. They're playing good this year,
3-0, man. They're 3-0.
Yeah.
I'd probably go NC Central just because of their culture. Don't sleep on our South Carolina State Bulldogs.
We cashed on them tonight too, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Everybody shit on us in non-con. He said they'd come back in league play 2-1 to start 2.
Let's go. Central drilled Morgan State by 11.
I think Central would be your betting favorite to win the league right now.
Probably.
I just remember that first half against North Carolina where like Central was in the game. And I was like, man, that was pretty fucking impressive in Chapel Hill, but maybe they were asleep at the wheel. You never know. Like, I just thought and Howard, I guess, had a moment like that with Missouri. So,
at some point.
Yeah.
Norfolk probably still would be the betting favorite, Bieniek.
Yeah.
Just because they lost one game. I mean, they still have the most money by far in resources, but we'll get to
Well, they're 1-2. They lost to Central and Eastern Shore.
It's great.
Dilly Daggers. Just follow TCE or myself on Twitter. I'll be posting a lot of baseball content, basically starting this week. So, yeah, just keep an eye out.
Yeah, let's go. What else do we got here? Next up, game 2 was Houston Christian and Lamar. I believe I took Houston Christian and the points. I did not bet this. Lamar wins by 12 by 8. I'm sorry. Damn, right on the number. Anyone bet this?
Yep, I bet Houston Christian, and I think this was the largest lead of the game. 8 points at the end. Like fucking Houston Christian had a second half lead, but Lamar just got stops down the stretch, chipped away at it. That's tough when their largest lead of the game is the fucking final score. But Houston Christian's just found ways to lose games this year. They've lost like 8 in a row now.
Yeah. My boy Rob Lee from the Detroit area dropped 31 of Lamar's 64 points.
Damn.
Rob
Lee.
God. Nice name.
Yeah. Next up we had this. I should have bet this fucking game. I originally was gonna bet New Orleans, and I thought, well, Sila's chippy, and it's the punch a terrain bowl, whatever the punch chart terrain bowl. Nice game. I didn't catch this one. 79-76. Master P gets a dub. Anyone bet this?
Yeah, I ate shit on this one. I was on our guys, the Lions from Sela. This was an entertaining game. This was there were a bunch of lead changes in this one. Sela, I think New Orleans had a 7-8 point lead in the first half, and then Sela battles back. They were up with 5 minutes to go, but couldn't hold on. New Orleans is good, man. Or New Orleans is chippy in league play. So is Sela. Sela's just losing a bunch of close games.
Yeah, by virtue of a couple of the games that I was looking forward to not really being competitive, this one landed on one of my screens for the night. And like Mac mentioned, it was entertaining. New Orleans did this without one of their better players, in Jacavian Buckley. He was out for the game for whatever reason. I don't really know, off the top of my head. MJ Thomas went for a double-double in this. Colton Benson went for 30, got 10 of those at the line. New Orleans has been a really nice surprise this year. 4-4 in the Southland, but the competition in the conference will pick up here pretty soon. They got Stephen F. Austin, Lamar, McNeese, and Nichols the next 4 straight games. So we'll see what the Privateers are all about.
I mean, getting Master P is one of the smartest things they could have done. Like, I mean, just even if the guy, like, clearly the guy knows a little bit about basketball. He played college and briefly in the NBA for preseasons, right? He knows a little bit about ball, but then the fact that he, like, to me, your talent level is just going to go way up. If you have a connection to Master P, who's a fucking legend in that city, I don't know that there'll be a great team in, make the tournament and stuff, but your talent level is just going to be so much better than it was previously. This is why it's a no-brainer. Anyway, next up we have Incarnate Word, Stephen F. Austin. I did lose on this one as I took IDub plus 7.5. Did not lock it up, but 10-point win for the Jacks. Anyone bet this?
Yeah, I guess I ate shit early in the window. I ended up 9-6, but I must have got hot late. IDub. Actually, the storyline is Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin's good.
They're rolling this year.
They have one loss in league play, and it's at McNeese.
They look really good, and they almost won that game. And Carlton says that logo looks like me. Which one? The bird?
No. The last slide.
Which one? You talking
about?
Yeah, it was me in my New Orleans days. Stephen F. Austin is rolling along.
The Mac was right. The story is Stephen F. Austin in this one for sure. Incarnate Word, a little bit disappointing. 3 games spell that they have fallen into. I thought they were going to be one of the better teams in the league. Still a lot of time. However, today Stephen F. Austin held them without a 3-pointer. The Cardinals go 0 for 13 from deep. Stephen F. Austin's defense this year, guys, 62nd on KenPom. Top 10 in opponent field goal percentage, like the worst, top 10 worst field goal percentage against, and 25th in two-point percentage against, 7th in 3-point percentage against. Teams are not getting easy buckets against Matt Brower's defense whatsoever. It's been quite the first year for the Lumberjacks.
I was about to say, I'm glad they're back. College basketball's better when Stephen F. Austin's good. Remember they won at Cameron Indoor, the regular season a few years back at the buzzer. I just like it when they're good. I like it. Yeah. Shout out to Stephen F. Austin. Next up, we have this was my number one lock of the day. Had I been on the show last night, I thought no way is Navy going to beat AU. Navy had won a bunch in a row. AU would be ready. This final score is actually like Navy made a little bit of a run late. Like AU didn't score for a couple minutes, but it could have been worse in my opinion. But AU wins by 14 against the Midshipmen. I still suspect that AU will be in the championship game when it's all said and done. Now the question is who will they be playing? Because you could build a case that maybe a certain team called the Raiders, who just lost at home to Lehigh, might not be that team. Thoughts on this game? You bet this, Mac, right?
Yeah, I was all over AU. Kind of felt like a scheduled loss for Navy. National TV game at home for American. Hit him in the mouth. I mean, just took the fight to him, up 20 in the first half, and just cruised. I thought their size really bothered, and athletes bothered Navy.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was the thing that stood out. Navy's good, but
yeah,
AU's got way better athletes.
Does every household in America have CBS Sports Network? I don't know if it's nationally televised.
It's close enough.
It's close. It is close.
It was on network television.
It was the only TV game on today.
No, I would say this: you probably aren't getting it at hotels. A lot of hotels probably don't have CBS Sports.
Yeah, I wouldn't call CBS Sports Network. Like CBS is national. CBS Sports Network. I don't know if that is a national network.
I'll say it's getting closer to that though, man. I feel like it's when you go.
A couple of years ago, it maybe would have been a hot take, But nowadays, with the downhill of ESPN and Fox's dog shit, CBS Sports Network was my favorite. To just put on if I had nothing on. A couple of years ago when I was in college, and I think it still holds up. I don't know who's on that network a lot now. I just go to YouTube a lot, but I'm curious what you guys put on.
It's on. I mean, it's on every provider. YouTube TV, Hulu,
it's on every provider, but
it's not. It's not the
hotels. I think hotels might have been my problem.
The hotels got it too. I think.
So if you're in Vegas, you can get it. I feel like when you're at dude, I was in Nashville last week.
I just feel like it's part of your sports package, and hopefully a lot of people that are listening to the show have a sports package. But when you say like national television, that's your Fox, your CBS, your flagship networks, and I wouldn't throw CBS.
Does it really matter?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I would though, Bieniek, because I think when you're on TBS or TNT, I consider that national television.
90%.
Yeah, no, I do too, but I don't think CBS Sports Network is in that group with Fox, CBS, ESPN, ABC, TNT, TBS.
See, because I think I put it right there with TNT and TBS, but maybe that I'll say this: they weren't always. So maybe you have validity in that. Like
CW is not national television, right?
I think that is. I think CW is.
Everywhere.
Yeah, CW is.
Okay.
Yeah. I think more national than CBS Sports. But anyway, shout out to American University for sticking it to Navy.
Yeah, Navy had 14 turnovers today. We're doubled up by American in that category. I ate shit there with that pick. I picked Navy. Didn't bet it though.
Next up we have Southern and Bethune. I went in on Bethune. Motherfuckers, man. I even got 2.5, and this was tied at 73 with what? 2 minutes left.
Colby, there was some voodoo shit going on with this game when we picked it yesterday.
Why is that?
Fucking the SWAC lines were all over the place. They bounced back and forth like 5 to 6 points each way. This went back to Bethune going off as like a 6-point favorite. Last time when we picked it, it almost was a pick.
Yeah,
it was weird. It started 3.5, then went to a pick, then went off at like Bethune.
Probably because they didn't know Doc Bradley was going to play.
I mean, why wouldn't he? He played on Saturday.
But he's only playing a little bit of minutes every time. 15 minutes, 6 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Why the fuck is he only playing 15 minutes if that's what he's doing?
Well, even
what are you morons doing?
Their other guy, Arterio Morris, was a starter early on in the year, and he's played only 25, 26 minutes off the bench. And not his best game here against Southern or against Grambling, but that was one of their better players early on in the year in the non-con. And
so Mac, you hit on this one, huh?
Yeah, I had the Jags. In a bounce back.
We both picked Southern because we looked at it and it opened 3.5, and it was at 1.5 when we were picking it. And it was one of a few games that had some weird ass line movement yesterday. So
CLV got killed today.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you just faded all CLV, you had a hell of a night.
Southern had 30 free throw attempts too in this one. I think that took a lot of the story.
That's a rigged game. That's a rigged game right there.
So,
but it went off at 5.5. It should have been rigged the other way.
That's true. I don't know. Yeah, I ate shit here. I bet this one.
Weehawk saying no CBS Sports Network in his Daytona hotel.
Yeah, when I was in Nashville, they didn't have it either, dude. I was trying to watch a college basketball game when I was in Nashville, and they didn't have it.
I had it in Vegas last year.
Well, Vegas kind of leans into it. I feel like we're going to try to give you as much sports as we can.
Yeah.
But Eastern Shore, Norfolk State, I stayed away from this one. Eastern Shore, I actually on the picks page, I took Norfolk State. Eastern Shore wins this one 74-70. What a huge win for the Hawks, man. I mean, this is one of the best stories in college hoops for the sickos like us.
Colby, can you rationalize this? Like, we were looking at this yesterday. I didn't even remember that they had that 18-13 overall year in 2023. But what's working so well for this Hawks team right now? They've won 3 in a row in conference.
That's a good question. I do remember them. I didn't think it was 2023. I would have guessed 2019 if you asked me, right? I do remember them being good one year, making the NCAA tournament too, right? Didn't they make the tournament that year?
I forget if they made
I think they made the play-in game, right? but
I don't think so.
yeah, I feel maybe they went to the conference championship game then.
Yes,
I remember them in a pivotal game. That I would have guessed 2019, but I mean, how about this? I mean, maybe the fact that it's year 2 of what's it, Cleo Hill's tenure.
Hill.
He did a really good job at Winston-Salem State. So maybe the guy just knows what the fuck he's doing, and boom, they're turning a corner.
They were in a semifinal game in that 2023 season.
Um,
They won the league in 2015 with Bobby Collins.
That's what I definitely remember. Like I remember, like at some point back in the pre-TCE basketball show days, I definitely remember like on the bracket and just being a sicko watching them get there. But it had been a minute. I would have not guessed 2022. I'll tell you that, or 2023, whatever fucking year you're saying. I would have guessed 19 or something that they were even in a competitive game to get there. Yeah. Shout out to Eastern Shore. One of the better stories going on right now. Wouldn't that be great?
It is, man. And Bieniek, what are they doing well? Defensively, they're good, man. I mean, before this, they held Morgan State under 50, and then they held Howard in the 50s. So tonight was actually the most they gave up. But yeah, this is a good story. Shout out to them going to Norfolk and getting a big dub.
Yeah. So wait, you guys bet this?
No, I picked Maryland Eastern Shore because I thought the line stunk a little bit. I thought it was short.
Next up, we had tell me we all went in on South Carolina State here.
Yeah,
we were super sharp here with our Bulldogs. What were you gonna say, Mac?
Sick of everybody and this hate for my South Carolina State Bulldogs. And keep winning in MEAC play. They're a wagon when we get to league play.
This was a double, perhaps a triple lock. Bieniek, you go in on these dogs?
No, I did not. Deep diving probably more into Eastern Shore than I ever have outside of the preseason show.
They got to bring the football program back. It was rolling back in the day. They got to get the football program back.
Eastern Shore football?
Yeah. Art Shell. They had a couple other ones. Was it Matt Snell, the running back from the Jets? I forget. They had some old school NFL greats.
Mac, did Cleo Hill come from the D2 ranks?
Yeah,
he came from Winston-Salem State. Yeah, it's D2.
So he hit on every D2 guy, dude. So Zion Obanla, 6'8" forward from D2 Claflin, has been a baller for them this year. Joseph Lacandro came in from D2 Concordia Irvine. And then Justin Munden came in from D2 Southwestern Georgia. All these D2 kids hit for him. He did really well in that, and that's something that I think we got to pay attention to in the future.
Well, you're seeing it in college football everywhere too. I mean, you're like going to, or you saw it with what's his name at Drake last year.
I mean, shit. You had Chambliss at Ole Miss. That's
what I'm saying. Like paying attention, getting a lot of these guys. I mean, you've had some really good ones over the past couple of years. That they weren't playing quarterback, so to speak, but you had some really good hits in the portal. Vanderbilt's running back this year.
Another starter, yeah. Dorian Staples, 6'8" forward from D2 Miles. He's got 4 D2 guys in the starting 5 here.
Hey, Colby, you should deep dive on Cleo Hill Jr. His old man was a NBA draft pick who played at Winston-Salem State.
That's fire.
He was a first-round pick in 1961 from Orange High School in Jersey. So, yeah, and Cleo Hill Jr. played at NC Central, so he's familiar with the MEAC. But, yeah, you could. That's a deep dive I think you would enjoy.
I love Winston-Salem State. They play their football games at a NASCAR track.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's an old NASCAR track. They got rid of the NASCAR track, so they turned it into their football stadium. Yancey Thigpen, if people remember the star wide receiver for the Steelers in the 90s. Chiefs, what am I talking about? He went to Winston-Salem State. Shout out to South Carolina State, though, man. We hit on this. People were, giving a shit all year, Mac. All year about these dogs. All right.
I'm gonna be there when they win that MEAC in Norfolk. We're taking our turn back after we got screwed last year on that home cooking ball.
They've won 2 or 3. Now, it was a bad loss to Morgan State, but
Wow, you had to drop one.
Yeah.
We can't get 2. It can't be 3-0. We can't shoot our load too early. You got to
Yeah.
peak at the right time.
folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And look, new year, new gear. The SGPN merch has a bunch of new items for the new year. And right now you get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. Get yourself a Mac to School t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there. Go check out that. Perfect. Perfect to start the new year there. We're also brought to you by Avo. Yes. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you to, basically faster than the competitors, and they keep you organized and all in one place, which is such a benefit. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. So check it out. All right. Because they have the cleanest dashboard. Get started now at avo.bet for Avo. Use the promo code SGPN for $18 off. Once again, that's avo.bet. Promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Yes, in all 50 states, you can trade tons of markets and sports, including college football, college hoops, NFL, NBA, NHL, and much, much more. You can even trade props, which is fantastic. And besides sports, they got a ton of other markets, politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. So jump over to Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. We are rolling along. And
real quick, Mac, I don't know if you looked at the SGPN company Slack today or not. But yesterday I corrected you on that Avo thing. And that's because Sean Green, our lovely CEO or co-CEO of SGPN, said that it was pronounced Avo. And then today he corrected himself and said that it's pronounced Avo.
So Green said Avo too on their show last night?
Yeah. He even said in the Slack it's pronounced Avo, AHHVO. Like that's how you pronounce it. And then today he sent another text saying it's AYYVO. So
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't check the pre-rolls.
My fault, but that's on Sean.
Colby, you're used to just the same ad reads every time. So then I saw this one, I go, oh shit! I can't. It's not like in the back of my head. I saw how it was spelled. I go, ooh, which one is it? Avo or
been
Avo?
there, buddy. Been there.
So I was like, shit.
It's like Dumb and Dumber for me when you get the word the. I'm like, tuh, right?
I was we are retarded.
I guessed right though. I guessed right with Avo. So I was always spelling. I did it the day before. That shit was there the day before too. So
yet another day where I feel like the chat's just saying hashtag bring back Talkify, right?
Oh God.
Man, that was gold. Next up we had Prairie View, Arkansas Pine Bluff. I smashed this one. Prairie View was a lock of mine as they won by 12 against the very, very Golden Lions there. Did you guys play this game?
Yeah, we did. We lost on this one. I followed Bieniek's lead, so I'll blame him on this one.
Good.
Prairie View's good, dude. Prairie View's good.
Yeah, but Pine Bluff's been playing better this year too. So
they've been playing better, sure, but like Prairie View, I actually think is like a legit. If anything, I almost didn't bet it because I thought the line stunk.
Yeah, we didn't have.
I thought it should have been like 4.5. Yeah. But anyway, I went in on Prairie View. PV picks were out there. SGPN app. Put them shits in from.
Speaking of the picks, I mean, I haven't inserted picks regularly since probably November, which I'm not bragging about that, but I don't know if you saw that post that Tally site put out today.
Yeah, we need to like
list me number one CBB.
Yeah, this is like a being in contention for. I'll give you a baseball reference for a batting title. You have to have a minimum appearances. Bieniek is fake news, and he's not even. He's got like 6,000 less.
I got like 2,400 picks less than Mac. However, everybody else on that slide, I think I had more picks than Mac. So I think
Kramer and Green have done that before with college football with me. And I'm like, motherfucker, you pick like 7 games a week.
Yeah.
It's like I'm picking fucking FCS game. You're asking me about Presbyterian at San Diego, right?
Yeah.
You know, like you're going deep.
I was hitting at a 65% clip in November. I found out today though.
That was money lines included. I looked at it.
That might be true.
I was like, damn, I picked a lot of fucking games, but they combined all our money lines and spreads. So
yeah, so a lot of money line favorites in that.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, Prairie View is a real contender in the MAC or in the SWAC this year. I know the SWAC seems up because I like a lot of these schools. Maybe because I'm a SWAC specialist, and I saw someone shitting on the SWAC in the chat earlier. I disagree. All right. The SWAC. Well, just because I kind of am excited about the race this year. I'm like, Grambling, I think is solid. Bethune, if paging Dr. Bradley works out, solid. Charlie Ward's got Florida A&M way ahead. We'll talk about them in a second. Right? Southern's not bad. Alabama A&M's not bad. Alabama State. I mean, to me, the conference is up right now. Mo Williams and Jackson State, they cost me tonight, but I think the conference is the best it's been in a couple of years. Am I crazy?
I mean, your basement is Valley State, and then everybody else after that, I think, has the ability to provide some parity for the league, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Prairie View there wins by 12. Next up, speaking of Alabama State, of course, I took the 7.5 with Alcorn. What was I doing? I was sitting there just fucking around. And I said, okay, let me jump in on the 7.5 with Alcorn. Alabama State wins by 15. Shout out to the Hornets of Alabama State.
Alabama State logo cracks me up too.
It's fire.
Nice stinger.
Yeah.
Fucking eyes on that thing with the 2 teeth.
Is that giving you a hard on like the Delaware State over there?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that one's coming up here in a little bit.
Phoenix getting excited.
Yeah. Did you guys play this game at all?
Alabama State laid it. No bet.
You bet it? Oh, okay.
No bet. Yeah, just laid it.
Next up, we had this one. I did bet Florida A&M. I just thought this was a great. I was very excited to watch this game. But Florida A&M was 2.5 point dogs. I think they might have closed. Did they close as a favorite?
Dude, last night on the show, FAMU was -3.5, and it went back to them being a dog today. This is what I'm talking about.
That's right. Okay.
Weird ass fucking linemen. So got the worst of the number. My angle was this is the Patrick Crary return game. Grambling's chippy.
Wait, so you took Grambling then?
No, I took FAMU. I always fade the coach going back to the school.
Yeah, that was my logic, dude. I was originally when I first saw the game, I was like, oh, I got to bet Grambling, and then I was like, wait a second. Charlie Ward, I like the way that team's played. I think they're actually flying way under the radar. I like some of their outings against the Power Five. So I was like, he's going to have this team ready for this game because of that, because of the return.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to look, if I just had to make my bets really quick, I would have bet Grambling. But I got to, as I was vomiting all night and sitting on the couch, I was just like, hey, what else let me think about this game. So yeah, jumped in on the Rattlers. They're good this year, man. I'm telling you, SWAC's up. It's fun. Next up, we have Delaware State and Howard. I did eat shit here. I took Delaware State in the 9.5. Howard won by 1,000. 26 to be exact. But man, kind of thought. I mean, I know Howard's better than Delaware. Delaware State's a hard read. Both Delaware schools are a hard read. Delaware State won at Longwood this year.
I know.
9.5 seemed like a gigantic number. I was just like, I gotta go in on this. Your thoughts, Mac?
Yeah, Howard's good, man. Howard's talented, and like you said, Delaware State. I can't figure this team out. Just like I can't figure out that fucking mascot.
I had the under in this game, and Howard decided to put up 80 whatever points, so that one lost too.
Then next up we had Corpus Christi taking on Texas A&M Commerce.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
I faded
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
I took the Islanders here. 11-point win by the Islanders. Cashed on this one, and yeah, double lock apparently. Mac, thoughts on this game?
Double lock here for both of us. Fake Commerce off a win. This team is not very good. We like them, but because of their mascot and the theme music, but they're not very good.
Yeah, they're weird though. They have games where they've gotten up. I think they're improved from last year.
I would agree with that.
They lack consistency.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Bieniek?
Yeah. Rob Donaldson's YouTube logo didn't show up to this game. I think that's kind of your handicap. This team's not good enough to kind of streak in this league right now, and they're kind of very much a roller coaster type team. If they win a game, they're probably going to give them up. And on Corpus Christi, to me, I don't even know if they played tremendous in this one. Did not shoot it well, and they still pulled away. So, yeah.
No, it does not have photos on me. Maybe Mac though. They did sleep in a hotel room in Vegas once.
we were roommates.
Yeah, right.
Max
So maybe
said never
there's
again
some traction.
he said never again as he was sleeping in the bathroom one of those nights because of my snoring.
Yeah, because Bieniek's snoring. Bieniek's fucking waking up the whole floor.
Next up, I almost woke up the whole house when Northwestern State knocked off the Mexicans because I bet Northwestern State.
What a comeback.
They have been in some ball games lately, man. Past couple
crazy.
games from Northwestern State have been must-watch TV as the Demons get it done in Nagistocious. And you bet this with me? Who bet?
Yes,
this?
I did.
Okay.
Dude, the Mexicans had a 14-point lead with 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I watched.
How did they choke this away?
It's one you're gonna vomit with if you're a fan of the Mexicans because this one was I feel like majority of that game they were up too. Bieniek, any thoughts here? Yeah,
this one, another one was one that I circled due to free throws. UT Rio Grande at the line, 7 of 7, go 100%. Northwestern State had 23 free throws in this one, hit 18, and helped them down the stretch of that one. So, but Northwestern State, I don't know if they, Grande, I don't know if they really deserved to win that game either. They did not look very convincing down the stretch in this one. So good job on the Demons for taking it late, but that one was a little bit. It was an entertaining ugly, if you know what I mean.
Demons quietly winners of 3 out of 4, and their only losses at the fucking buzzer to Nichols. So Cabrera and company 4-4 back in the Southland.
It's pronounced Nagasaki. What are we talking about here? Next up, we have the Nazis of Nichols at McNeese. I was dumb enough to jump on. I thought this number was a little large.
Dude,
so
dumb enough too. Me too.
I jumped on the Nazis. I thought they could go into Lake Charles and bring the Blitzkrieg, but not true. Mac, did you bet this?
Yeah, I bet Hitler here. Hitler got fucking ambushed, just like the World War.
Yeah. This was tough. You could see it was like they had General Patton starting at the point guard spot, huh? Bieniek, you catch eyes on this?
I mean, the first half, it was over though. Larry Johnson, the freshman from McNeese, had another really good game. Last night I was like, McNeese really hasn't dressed up any of these games against good teams. And then bam, right there. Like, fuck me.
Take that, Germans. This fucking McNeese bomb coming at you. They fucking drilled them.
Yeah, so we ate shit there, but I cashed in on Texas Southern, laid the 14.5. I knew this wasn't sustainable when Valley State almost won the other day. I was like, no fucking way. 33-point win for Texas Southern against Valley State. Dude, I gave away a SWAC round robin online today, and I thought it was gonna hit. Unfortunately, I'll get to the final one, but I was convinced after this one hit, I was like, I'm home. But anyway, Mac, did you go on this?
Did you said you bet Texas Southern?
You goddamn right I did.
Yeah, dude. I got a lot of pushback for betting Southern. People were saying that Southern and Mississippi Valley were the same. I said, no, they're fucking not. I know that they both are 0-2 in the SWAC, but Texas Southern is a good program.
Yeah.
That was a take it out all your frustrations so far in league play on this fucking god awful team. This team's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, Valley State, they went. Show me when they've consistently. I know they almost won the other night, but that's when you.
Death penalty.
I circled. No, I love them in this sport. Their logo's fire. All right, they're actually everything is what's great about college. You see when they talk about
garbage and everything, dude.
When they talk about separating, we're gonna leave the power. Power Five's gonna leave. I'm like, okay, you're not gonna have me as a fan because I like shit like this. Think about this, guys. Sometimes I don't think the world thinks about this. Part of the allure of college basketball or college football, you could say, you have 360 teams playing for the prize. That, if you went to any league where they say this is the dumbest idea of all time, that is part of what makes it awesome. That's part of what makes it awesome. And one year, Valley State's going to make a run and win the fucking tournament, by the way, their conference tournament, right? And that will be like the best thing that's happened in 20 fucking years or 50 years, whatever it is. Right. But that is what makes the sport awesome. And the same for football. The fact you can have all that, you can have religious institutions, from whatever, going up against private schools, against, just scumbag universities that don't even give a shit about your education. Like that's part of what makes college sports awesome, in my opinion. Like they're missing these idiots that think like, hey, with 40 teams we split off. I'm like, okay. Now maybe we'll like that, but I think there's a good chunk of people that actually love the fact you can get the disparities, service academies against, you get Army playing fucking Michigan and sending them to overtime. Didn't Michigan win a natty within like 12 months after that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's part of what makes it awesome. Anyway, shout out to Texas Southern. This is what I was talking about.
I have a question for you guys. Like, if you're the interim athletic director, when does your time run out? Because George Ivory was the interim.
What are we talking about? A Valley? A Valley?
Yeah. He's not. This is their first. They just wrapped up their first semester with a new athletic director. But he was the interim AD for an entire year. Like, when does that kind of run its course?
Stop asking questions about Valley. Just let it happen. It's like court storming organically. When it's time, it's time.
I'll say this: go back to 2011. They went 21-13 and lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament. And guess what? In 2007 and 8, they did the same thing with James Green. So it was Sean Woods in 2011, and James Green in 2007. And they did it again in 95, 96, and 91, 92. So that's what I'm saying. This is look, it's coming back around. They're gonna find now. They have been ass since 2012. The most wins they have in a season since 2012 is 9.
6 conference.
That was 13. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, and 15, 16. But once again, it's part of what makes the sport great. I love every element of it. That's part of the allure of, not only do you get like systems that are different where you get, it's just a different beast. If they ever split away, I'm going to go fucking crazy. Right. Next up, this is the last leg on this shit, dude.
Oh, dude, I had the same parlay.
This one was brutal, dude.
Dude, I didn't even see your tweet, and I tailed the same fucking SWAC parlay.
We had a fucking 4-point halftime lead. Our biggest lead of the game, I think, was 9. Right? Like this should have hit.
They got ambushed out of half. I don't know what the fuck they did.
Well, it's that fucked up gym that you're telling me is the best home and court environment in all of college hoops. Apparently, the event center there in Huntsville.
Yeah. You got the stage in the background. On the other end, you got the kids' babies running out on the floor. It's like, hey, you mind? We're playing a goddamn basketball game here. Get your fucking kid off the floor.
Yeah. I
PTSD
mean,
in that fucking.
this should have hit. This should have hit for me. But anyway, Alabama A&M, dude. That's what I'm saying. SWAC's up, man. Alabama A&M's 500 right now, playing good ball at home court. They've been a beast. Game balls. Let's go. Since you guys held it down, I'll go third. So Mac, fire away.
I think American is the game ball for tonight. The statement win in the Patriot League. I don't care what Bieniek says. This is on national TV if you're doing your system right.
And this was in America.
Bieniek
in America was playing in America. Bieniek, what do you do with your game ball?
Shit, I mean, the way I do my system, every game is national television because I can put it on.
There you go.
And I feel like all of us can say the same. I'll go super TMZ. McNee's undressed Nichols today. That was impressive. So
that's a good one. I mean, I know it's CMZ, but they fucking destroyed them. Nichols is undefeated going into
that doesn't happen.
Yeah. I'll go with revenge. Charlie Warden, Florida A&M, the Rattlers taking it to Grambling by 7 there in Tallahassee. Mac?
I will give out a biased one. I'll go with my guy Rick Rivera, Northwestern State with that comeback. Down 15-7 to go. I mean,
they're like the most entertaining team in the country the past week.
Dude, all their games come down to the wires.
They've been unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Demons with the game ball from Mac. Bieniek, where are you going with the third one?
With the third
I'm sorry, the second one. Yeah, for you.
Yeah, okay. My second one, I'll hand it off to Southern, going into Daytona Beach, knocking up Bethune-Cookman there.
That is a good one. With the doctor in the house. Final game ball. Oh man, let's go. Master P, No Limit Soldiers. Rivalry win on the road. Hammond, Louisiana. Boom. All right. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all playoff long in the NFL playoffs there. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app, see what promos are waiting for you, and boom, take advantage. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers too. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it this college football season, especially on props. And they're fire on the NFL playoff props as well. Last year, 22-12 on reception props and 6-1 on pass touchdown props. So jump on over there. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own with those sliders that they offer. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's RITHMM. Download Rhythm. Promo code SGPN25. All right. We are back, and I'm very excited for the slate tomorrow. I'll tell you this. When you're feeling like shit and you see the slate tomorrow, you're just like, okay, we're good. We're good. And we'll start off. What's up?
Side note, environments will be lit tomorrow. This is the week where school starts. So these places should be rocking, and then Saturday should be on another level too.
Yeah, and I'm curious what you guys think of
school.
Back to school. There we go. Speaking of Mac to school or the Mac, we have Kent State and Buffalo doing battle. Currently, Buffalo is in third place at 3-1, just 1 game behind, or 1.5 games behind Miami, Ohio, and Ohio within the MAC. Kent State in 5th place, though, with the same exact record as Buffalo, so I guess technically 3rd place as well. So huge game going on there in Buffalo, New York at the Alumni Arena. The Blue Bulls, another case of Blue Bulls, are catching 1.5 at home. Who is this Buffalo team? Part of me wants to take Buffalo.
Both teams off a loss. Buffalo typically plays a little bit better at home. Kent State coming off a much worse loss. I mean, they took that L to Central Michigan. Who,
our money line play of the day that day.
Yeah, which great play. I mean, Central is pretty live at home, as we've pointed out, and that one, Kent State probably didn't have any business losing, but great play there. And yeah, both teams probably coming in here like a little desperate to
Hungry game.
Yeah, Mac, how you view it?
Lock, Kent State, Sender off and company, culture. It's a big game here for both programs. I got to see it for Buffalo. I'll trust what I've seen from Kent State over the last 10, 15 years. I like Sender off a loss. They've been good all year off a loss. Give me them again. Lock, Kent State.
You're selling me a little bit there.
Yeah.
My first case was like maybe a case of the Blue Bulls. They've been a random fucking team this year, though, man. I remember my East Carolina Pirates sticking to them.
Here's my case against Buffalo, too, because I was going a little bit deeper and it would buy in some time for myself on this matchup. Buffalo's played the 351st strength of schedule so far this season. Every time they've taken a step up in competition, Bonaventure lost by 8. I mean, I don't even know if East Carolina is a true step up in competition. But
whoa! What are you talking about? Andy Kennedy, coach, the best coach of the year, just barely got past him.
And then they lost by 11 there to Ohio. Their best win is DePaul, but that's really the only, I would say, good win they've got right now. Whereas Kent State has, played a little bit of better schedule so far, especially in the MAC. So I'll go Golden Flashes, but I don't know if I'm as bold as Mac to jump some money on the pick.
I will. Yeah. Jump on. Let's go.
Culture.
Double lock on the Golden Flashes. Shout out to Jay Rush, giving us $20. Look at live. Next up, Northern Illinois is heading to Ypsilanti or EMU. That was a rigged game the other day, Mac. I know you were out drinking. That was a rigged fucking game. Eastern Michigan lost to Western Michigan by like 20.
Oh, I saw that one. That was early. That was before I was tweeting out wrong final scores.
But we were all over that. I refused to bet it. Yeah, that was great. I refused to bet it, but I was just like, that's a rigged game. And sure enough, it was confirmed rigged. Now they're laying 9.5 against Northern Illinois. I'll lay it, no bet.
Like this has to be my least favorite game on the board in terms of ones I want to bet. There's no way I'm betting this. Give me Northern Illinois the points. I'll never lay 9.5 with Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Illinois too.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a fact too.
I'll take the points with the Huskies. No bet here.
Next up we have Villanova at Providence. Nova's laying 2.5. This has got to be it for Providence. This is it.
It's a hot seat game.
This is it right here. I'm locking up the Friars. All right. They've been knocking on that fucking door. They're getting this one against these Wildcats. Money line play. It's not that bold. What was it, like plus 110 or some shit? Plus 120. Mac?
Let's make it a double lock here. Like you said, man, fucking Providence should beat UConn last week. Then they, just like we said they were going to do, they're going to throw up a fucking egg over the weekend at Xavier. Like him back at the dunk. The place is going to be on fire. You got to fucking win a game, Kim English. I'll take this jackass fan base. Let's go, Providence.
Double lock on the Friars. And shout out to Tim. Where's everyone watching from? Yeah, tune in. Let us know.
Right here. Right here is where I'm watching.
Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
Cocktail Napkins got it as a pick, so I'll go with you on Providence here. Nova has done all right on the road so far in conference play. Win at Butler, win at Seton Hall, win at Marquette. I'll take the dunk though. No bet. I won't go in on that.
All right, double lock that on the Friars from McIntyre and Next up, we got Marquette heading to the Garden to take on the Johnnies. Marquette's getting 14.5. I will lock up Marquette plus 14.5. Johnnies will win by 8 or 9. McIntosh?
I will co-sign a Marquette double lock. You know, St. John's had maybe one of the more underrated weeks in college basketball last week, going 2 Hinkle, then 2 Omaha and double-digit wins. They finally got, I feel like, a little bit of momentum, but this is too much. This is an overreaction to last week. Marquette's still desperate as hell. Yeah, take the points, lock it up. We'll take the big one here.
I feel like Marquette, their style of playing, even though it's been shitty this year,
Yeah,
is kind of fits like it kind of is St. John's ish. Can't talk.
Marquette's defense, especially in the half court, will make it tough on St. John's with, you know, their kind of lack of a point guard at the Big East level. Yeah, I'll take the points here. I don't love it because Marquette has been playing at a pretty fast speed offensively, top 20 in pace. They're not making shots. I feel like St. John's could suffocate them and win it by 20. But I'll take the Golden Eagles here. Don't love it.
big one Saturday in the Big East. Villanova, St. John's. We're fading both of them, Colby. Like it. Look at spot. Go Marquette. Go
Every
Pop.
game for St. John's in the Big East should be big. They have no room for error.
Double lock on the very Golden Eagles, and all good, man. I know everyone. Look, a lot of people tuning in from Kentucky, Tennessee, Aurora, Colorado, Vegas, Connecticut. I mean, we're worldwide, or at least
Wisconsin.
within the United States. But I know we have our Mexican followers, our Australian
Carmen.
followers. Yeah, man. Next up, we have Catholics versus convicts. Miami, Notre Dame. I'm still upset for that Notre Dame play the other day, but I'm going back to the well, Mac.
Yeah. Notre
Notre Dame is beating Miami tomorrow. Give me the 3.5 in South Bend. Lock. Look, Miami's been a great story so far, but I think Notre Dame's they got to get. I mean, that was heartbreak in Berkeley. They come back home, they lose a game that I thought they were going to be able to win outright. This is the one, maybe. This is the one. All right. McIntosh, what are you doing here?
Kind of feels like a scheduled loss for the U. Coming in here red hot, winners of 9 in a row, Clemson on deck. Starting to see some top 25 polls. I like Shrewsbury as a dog. I'll double down with you. Let's go Irish at home. They win that outright.
I'm your leprechaun. Bieniek, triple lock.
Yeah, I'll jump in on this with you guys. I'll triple lock this. I think Notre Dame is all right. Yet, you know, they lost that second leg of the West Coast trip, came back, and normally some teams have gotten bit on that too. After losing 2 in a row, I think that this is the spot where they kind of right the ship a little bit. Give me the Fighting Irish here.
Triple lock on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Shout out to the chat coming in from Toronto, Canada, Huntington Beach,
Toronto.
Philadelphia, Knoxville, Central Arkansas, or 25 minutes west of Central Arkansas, Detroit. Yeah, Atlanta. There we go. Shout out to everybody. All right. Appreciate you all tuning in. Next up, we have Boston College at Clemson, the battle for the O'Rourke McFadden Trophy. No idea that even existed before this. Carlton killing it.
Clark's
Clemson-
killing it too, but
Clark's always killing it. Clark's my boy, man. 16.5 is what Clemson's laying. I know it says 17.5 there. It is 16.5 currently that I see. I will take the points in BC, but no bet here. And shout out to Jefferson who's watching from beautiful British Columbia. Love British Columbia. McIntosh, what are you doing here?
How about BC the other day? Fucking going to Louisville and fucking hanging in there wire to wire till the very end. Yeah, I'll take BC in the points. But I don't really like.
I actually had this as a fringe lock at when it was 17.5. I thought like it's just a big number, just a big ass number.
They are. I mean,
he's from South Carolina.
This is the sandwich spot of kind of what's been a nice stretch for Clemson. They beat SMU. They beat Notre Dame on the road. They got Miami, the big one, on deck. They got NC State after that. They just got this random BC game thrown in there. You want to go?
I think we should actually. I mean, I would like the 17.5. Maybe we wait before the tip.
Yeah, I'll go in all BC. I mean, it's a sleepy spot here.
I think so too.
Clemson just got ranked today too. Yeah,
fuck it. Let's just go with the 16. Whatever we can get right now. Double lock on Boston College. Fly higher than an eagle. Bieniek?
I will take the under in this matchup. I think that you guys are sniffing on the right trail with possibly Clemson. Looking at some headlines with them, in AP poll conversation, and also just this kind of feels like a Brownell kind of sleepy spot, as a lot of games with Boston College in them and the ACC does. But I just know that, BC at times the offense may not show up, and Clemson likes to play slow. So I feel like this could turn into a rock fight. I'll take that under 134.5. It is coming down on some of the respected overshore or offshore books.
Yeah, you're watching the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I like that.
And shout out to Carl Bird for the slander towards Mac.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
That's true. Mac is coming from the whitest place of North America. A lot of people thought that would be like Northern Canada. No, it's actually Utah.
Yeah, I'm locking up that one under 134.5. The cocktail napkins got a 127.5, so I like it.
There we go. Bieniek locking up the under on BC Clemson for the battle for the O'Rourke. Next up, we have Central Michigan at Miami, Ohio. What could go wrong for Lexington Steel here? 16.5 is what they're laying.
Central just dumped the Gatorade after beating Kent State. This might be another blowout.
Yeah, I will not bet this game, but guess what I will do? I'll take the points in Central. You're 17-0. You have Buffalo and Kent State on deck, two of the better teams within the conference.
Yeah.
It's a sneaky spot for a 5-win Central Michigan team that, even though they've been ass on the road. Give me the points. No bet, though. Mac?
I like Central, too, but that was a huge win that they're coming off of. I did hit Western Michigan last week against Miami of Ohio. Like, these lines are getting crazy for Miami of Ohio, but I'll just take the points. I'm not going to bet this one.
Yeah, and shout out to Carlton for the border battle graphic, which I appreciate. I know Patty C's out there appreciating that.
Yeah.
Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
I don't love it, but I'll take the points with Central. Miami, Ohio's 5-0 in MAC competition. They have not won a single game by 20 points. They've only won 2 games by 20 points against D1 competition this year. This is just a little bit of a crazy number here. So
the only thing is Miami of Ohio's got to start thinking about this. Style points fucking matter because they're
at large potential.
They have a chance to work their way into an at large conversation if they can get to a 28-3 at the end.
Let me ask you guys something here. I'm looking at the remaining schedule. So they're home to Central Michigan, home to Buffalo this week.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be 19-0 going into next week, where they're at Kent State. Is that going to be the one? Because after that, they return home and get UMass and Northern Illinois. If it was at UMass, I think I'd be on board.
They got to go to UMass later, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think there's a shot. If they get that Kent State game, they are going to be undefeated going into February.
It could be, man. They're good. Like, this is a good team.
You know what they have though is they have
team too.
They have that Sun Belt Challenge again later in the year. They go to Marshall on February 7th. I will be on Marshall in that game. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a brutal spot. They go back to back at Buffalo and at Marshall. God, they're going to earn this at large bit if they can get there.
I mean, that 4-game stretch right there in February at Buffalo,
buddy.
at Marshall, home to Ohio, at UMass.
Oh yeah, UMass going to get them. I'm already excited about that.
Anyway, we are on the chips plus the points. No bet. Next up, shout out to Reed Greer. I told you, man, we had people tuning in from Mexico. Not the one I was expecting, but Reed's vacationing in Mexico there. Where you at, brother? Love Mexico. Virginia, Louisville. Louisville's laying 3.5. This is a fire game here.
This is a good game.
It's a fire game. I'm really excited to watch this.
Red hot.
I'm gonna lock up Louisville minus 3.5. Virginia is so far ahead of schedule to me. It makes it dangerous here, but I just think Louisville is in the spot where they actually need to prove it a little bit more. You know, the way they got beat down by Duke in this, and then remember that Stanford game. Those are all in this month. All they have really is the BC win. I think the pressure is there for them to deliver a little bit more than it is for Virginia to hit the road. I also expect this to be absolutely fucking lit. So I will lay the 3.5 for Louisville. McIntosh?
I'll make it a double lock here. Yeah, to your point, man, Louisville really has not played well since the calendar year turned. So hit a little bit of a slump here over the last 2 weeks, but I think they get right here. And they pull away late. They win by 4+. Let's go. Cards.
Yeah, that's a good point that Debbie's saying in the chat is that Ryan Conwell and a slew of other players, Mikel Brown, I think they have like 5 guys on the. I'm seeing the injury report right here. Yeah. They have a ton of guys out. Spencer Legg is out. Yeah, but I'm seeing like
2 games in a row.
Well, I'm seeing like 4 game time decisions. Also for Virginia, Jakari White's a game time decision. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna back I think it's all about the play at home there. Reed, enjoy Cancun. Great fucking time.
Red wine time.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Red Wine Time. Started my day in Cyprus, listening to this crew as usual. The country, I think that is because of the way it's spelled. Can you elaborate on that? Make sure it is, but that appreciate that, man. There we go.
I'm gonna go Louisville. I think that this is going to be a very offensive game between both of these teams. And I'll take the Cardinals at home. I think they'll be able to make a little bit more shots than Virginia in that atmosphere, and should be a very fun game. Hopefully it lives up to the hype here. And I like Louisville making a little bit of a statement here. This is not a matchup that I think they should really struggle with, like physicality wise. So I think the Cardinals can, keep a lead if they grab one in the first half per se. So let's go Cards. Triple lock.
Triple lock on the card. Yeah, I missed the Euros thing there. I would have known for sure it was, but there's the Cyprus, California and shit too. There's other stuffs. But cheers, Red Wine. Appreciate you. And shout out to everybody. Bloomington, Indiana. Look, Bryce from I don't know if he's a Cards fan or a Hoosier fan right now, but either way, or maybe he's both. All right. How's that going for you, man? Next up, I'm really excited to watch that Virginia Louisville game. We have going back to Maction as the Minutemen travel to Kalamazoo. UMass is like 2.5. All right, dude. I mean, they got to win this, right? Is this one of the easiest plays on the board? Western's coming off the rivalry win.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean,
you can't lose this fucking game, Martin. You can't lose this fucking game. Lock.
Double lock.
This, I think, is one of the best plays on the board.
Yeah, I agree.
UMass minus 2.5. Double lock. Bieniek?
Yeah, model likes Western, but mine's telling me UMass just off of the, rivalry win, home win, in an absolute blowout fashion against Eastern that really struggles to make sense for us to comprehend. So I'll go Minutemen there. But I mean, hitting the road again after a home win of Ball State on the road this year, they've lost to EMU and Ohio, kind of middling teams. We'll see.
Ohio, I think, is a decent team.
Ohio's a
Yeah,
contender.
I'm kind of talking in circles here. I don't like the game really. I'll take UMass, but
Dude, this is a smash play. What are you talking? Western's terrible.
Every time that I've watched UMass, I've not been impressed. So
Did you watch them when they played Florida State and whooped their ass?
No, to be honest, I don't watch them a ton because I know that Mac has them on lock. So
They're streaky as fuck. They drive me insane. Like they ripped off 6 in a row, then they lost 4 out of 5. Now that we're gonna start rolling again. Come on, Minutemen, let's go.
I mean, dude, Western. I mean, I guess okay.
The only thing that concerns me is it's travel does suck going from UMass to Western Michigan.
It's
That's
not
an
easy.
easy trip.
You're flying into Grand Rapids from a connection to Detroit or Cleveland.
Are you sure? I was actually thinking they might fly into Chicago. I was actually randomly I have some family from Kalamazoo on my brother's side, and it's only 2 hours from Chicago. I was like, so you probably fly into Chicago and take a bus, right?
Yeah.
No?
Either way, it's not easy. I mean, if you're taking a bus, you're right. It's 2 hours. And if you fly into Grand Rapids, it's also probably an hour and a half south. It's not an easy place to get to from UMass.
Western's trash, though. UMass got to get this game. Double lock on the Minutemen. I'd be shocked. This is like the one I had this one circled from the start. Saying Western's like a terrible program. Like a step up from Northern Illinois by what? A half a step?
Yeah. Frank's gonna execute those guys if they drop this one.
Stylistically too, this one's pretty good. You got Stevens in that defense going up against UMass, who's been operating at a pretty up tempo pace. So
next up,
we're saying UMass going to get killed. I don't know if Western's capable of killing anybody.
No, I don't know either.
Yeah.
Here we go. Some dogs.
Yeah, fire game here as Buckyball has started to take effect in College Station, and now they head to Knoxville, where our boy Pure Ruckus is located. Tennessee laying 8.5. Tennessee just got drilled by Florida. I am kind of captivated by the stylistic differences in this game. Like Texas A&M playing at the 5th fastest pace of the country. Which we kind of expected. So, I mean, that's kind of his forte, but I still am kind of fascinated in watching this one. I'm going to take Tennessee and lay the 8.5. I don't think I'm going to bet it though, but maybe you guys can sell me. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think the Vols win by 20. I love Barnes coming back home off a tough loss on Saturday. That game got completely away from them at the end of the first half and second half. Dude, Buckyball, their one road win was in league play was at Auburn. They were down like 18 middle of the second half and came back and won that crazy game. I think this is one just like that Louisville home game for Tennessee. They get up, they choke them out with that defense. Rocky Top.
Yeah, my model actually has A&M only a 5.5 point dog, but I'm going old school handicap with this one. A lot of what Mac just said, but also the style of ball. Like A&M's defense, I ain't buying into it. Bucky, I mean, the defense is rated better than it was earlier on in the year, but their SEC open to the schedule was pretty soft. LSU, Auburn, Oklahoma. Now you travel into Knoxville, where Tennessee hard-nosed defense. That's going to make it tough on the Bucky offense, and also just Tennessee just got their ass kicked in Gainesville. So I like them in a huge bounce back here. I think they win it by 10+. I'm going to
All right, let's go. You guys sold me. Triple lock, go Vols.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever.
Next up, Ohio and Toledo. This is a pretty good game here. The Rockets laying 2.5 against Ohio. I will take Ohio to win the game outright. No bet, but I'm just not bullish on this Toledo team this season. So give me the Bobcats. Mac, what are you doing here?
This is where I need my Maction friends, Mr. Savage. Who is the one where Toledo completely owns them?
This might be this one. Actually, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, Toledo's beat Ohio like how many times in a row? Like
I'm pulling it up right now.
The last 5. They've won at least the last 5. I think they've won like the last 10.
Dude, I got it right now. It's 9 of 10. And even worse, dude, get this. Oh my God. It's they've lost 15 of 16.
Yeah. Dude, and Ohio's been a good program this entire time.
A good poll, Mac.
Yeah,
I remember this from last year when remember he shit on us for picking Ohio. So, all right, fair enough. Give me Toledo. That just changed my pick. No bet though. I think this Toledo team is one of the worst it's been in this. Well, I don't know about the 15-year stretch, but of recent. So, give me the Rockets.
Don't fight the trend. Lock Toledo. They just got embarrassed in that Friday night spotlight game against Miami of Ohio. I think Coach K will have them ready to go here. Give me the Rockets. Let's go, Savage.
The real Coach K.
Yes, real Coach K.
I'm picking Toledo here. I mean, it's very similar to all the other Toledo teams that have dominated Ohio. Apparently, the defense has been garbage for Toledo. But yeah, I'm with Colby. I've just got cold feet with this Rockets team this year.
I think this Toledo team's not that good, and I think Ohio is getting better. Now we'll see the stats. I don't want to get in front of that trend, but that's why I'm not going to bet it. But Mac is locking up Toledo. You know what? Switch my pick. I'm going to pick Ohio. I think Ohio's better. I think they're getting through this year. This is the time to get them.
By the way, flag on the play with the Mac. How is Miami of Ohio and Akron only playing once? That was a championship last year.
Yeah, they fucked that up. I didn't realize that.
The luck of the draw, aka protecting our best predicted teams for the upcoming year.
They fucked that up because
they took a page out of the SEC.
Well, and they added UMass. Is that their excuse? Well, it's a bigger field.
Yeah, it's not a perfect round robin anymore.
But this is a year they really fucked it up because what we just said with Miami of Ohio being a potential at large, that's another chance for a quality win.
It's another chance for a loss, though, in one of the only quality games they have all year. Miami, Ohio's non-con strength of schedule is garbage.
But, Bieniek, you would not get knocked for losing at Akron with your resume.
You would if you scheduled the 363rd strength of schedule non-con.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with Akron.
You have to go perfect with that because they are going to shove that right back into your face. You need to be 29-2 in order to be a tournament team because we saw Indiana State. We saw Indiana State go 27-4 and didn't get in.
Illinois State one of those years was 26-5, didn't get in too.
Yeah. 29-2. Is the number, maybe 28-3, depends, but probably 29-2.
Yeah, these mid majors that run the table but didn't really challenge themselves on the non-con, they get burned, and oftentimes it's not even their fault. Like you go back.
Larinaga was talking about that at Mason. They wouldn't have made the team that went to the Final Four.
You go back a year. Miami played Michigan and Indiana, and I'm not saying that Michigan and Indiana didn't go towards them to schedule them. But also, nobody else is calling up Travis Steele and saying, hey, we want to play you guys in the non-con because they see that they've got 4 or 5 returning starters that are seniors for the
Facts. Yeah. You think Wes Miller wanted to play him? Fuck no. They would have beat Wes Miller.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I would lobby. But see, the way they're doing this, if you want to expand the NCAA tournament, expand it so the team that's 28-3 should be in. In every scenario, even at 68, they should be in. I don't give a fuck what conference you're in. You go 28-3, you have earned a postseason.
Facts.
I even say 26-5, you've earned a postseason.
I agree.
Like the threshold to me is right when you get around that 6th, 7th loss. But anyway, shout out to that game. Next up, Ball State at Akron. Zips land 20.5.
Just shows you how respected Akron is, man. Still, goddamn.
I'll lay it too because Ball State's trash. No bet.
Yeah, back-to-back road spot. I'll lay with Akron. Yeah, they don't have the margin of error right now. They're not in first place. Lay it, Akron.
Yeah.
Bieniek?
I will also side with you guys and do the same. And unlike whoever we were talking about, Miami, Ohio, I think it was, when we were talking about margin of victory, Akron can run it up on folks. They zip up and down the floor there. So I'll lay it with Akron.
Shout out to the great GBO Farms. He wants to play West
Yeah.
Virginia. Easy work for his Vols, he says.
Last time the old Vols and Mountaineers got involved, I believe the Mountaineers fucking ran their ass off the field by 4 touchdowns, GBO.
What about basketball?
I don't remember us playing.
Uh-oh, B-Nick.
We should play.
Oh, the old Google machine will
Yeah.
remember when you were playing.
I'm trying to remember when we played tennis.
He remembers, I think. Right? Let's see about this.
Yeah. We're searching right now.
They do lead the all-time series.
Maybe
Actually, you lost. You lost to them in 18-19 in Knoxville, 83-66. You lost the last 2 in Newark, New Jersey, in 07-08. You lost by 2. So maybe that's what he's talking about, though.
You guys did win the only NCAA tournament matchup.
Yeah.
First round of
They made it from March.
1989, which was the national championship year for the Michigan Wolverines. So
I
Tennessee,
like
still
that.
no Final Fours in that program history.
Wait, I thought they have one, right?
No, because I remember Bruce Pearl when he was coaching, he's making a big deal out of it.
I thought they went
This is
one.
the greatest program run ever. But he probably was lying, actually, the more I think about it. He probably just made it up. He goes, no, that didn't count. I'm the greatest. I'm Bruce Pearl.
Didn't they go once? Am I crazy? Did Barnes get him there once?
No, Barnes
has
goes
not
to the
gotten them
Elite
there.
8 and Sweet 16 every time.
yeah, Tennessee has not gone to a Final Four.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Texas. He got Texas to the Final Four.
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
He
with,
has won
Ford,
the
with
Final
Ford. With Ford.
Yeah. We're all in Akron there, laying 20.5. Next up, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the battle for the Paul Bunyan X. What a great
God
spot, by
damn
the way.
it, dude. The Barn's getting another
The barn,
W.
they're storming again tomorrow as
What
Wisconsin's
the
laying 2.5. I know Carlton was texting me this one early saying, boom, we're all over the Gophs.
Dude,
100%.
this has been a dream schedule for Minnesota.
How do you hate Minnesota so much?
I know. It's
No, I don't hate Minnesota. I don't agree when people say that the Barn's lit and it's one of the best atmospheres in the Big Ten. They don't watch Big Ten basketball.
The barn is heaven. All right. Mac, what are you doing here? We're storming at the barn.
And they're off a loss at home where they battle all the way back. They played like shit against USC, battle all the way back, lost it at the end. Yeah, I'll play. I love playing them as a dog at the barn. Let's go.
Let's
They
fucking
win
go.
again. Let's fade Wisconsin off making like zillion threes at Michigan.
Let's go. Shout out to Christo. Ramil Robinson on that team as well. Yeah. Double lock on the Gophs. Phoenix. Don't fight it. Embrace it.
I'm not embracing it, but I'll pick it. Yeah, they're 2 wins at the barn so far at Big Ten play. They caught Indiana in their first true road game in the DeVries era, and they beat Iowa after Iowa had the win against UCLA in convincing fashion. So,
Yes.
fuck.
Wisconsin just beat Michigan. Eric.
Yeah, this is 1000% like a huge letdown. It is a rivalry game. It shouldn't be a letdown, but just I don't know how it's not. They shot the fucking 3 against Michigan at 50%. It was unbelievable.
Wisconsin's owned the series as of late, but Medved's got some new energy in this place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll
Let's
go
go.
Gophs.
Block, Phoenix?
I'll lock it too.
Yes.
All that shit.
If that voodoo's going to work, I'm going to be winning money off of it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the Gophers.
Maybe me actually betting them will make
Jinx
it
it.
not work. Yeah.
Next up, we have Indiana, the battle for the old brass spittoon, heading to East Lansing. Sparty is laying 6.5.
Mac, does DeVries have any zone in him?
No, he's all man.
Damn. Because I think they could outshoot Michigan State if they turned it into some type of offensive game. But I don't know if they can keep Michigan State off the glass.
Shout out to GBO Farm. Says, I'm at a Hardee's in Wisconsin. There's a guy with a buzzed head and a ponytail coming off the top of his head. This is a fucking bizarro world. Wow, that sounds like a normal day in Wisconsin. No disrespect to my Wisconsin friends out there, but I'm just saying, you ever watched that one documentary? What the hell was that? It was like the guy, he parks a car and he kills a girl or some shit. I can't remember the name of all this stuff. He sued the state. He won. Then he got back to jail. I don't know. Some crazy shit. Anyway, Mac, what are you doing here, buddy? I'm going to take the Hoosiers in the points. No bet, though.
Yeah, I'm going to lock up Indiana. I think this is going to be a battle. You're getting Indiana off the loss to Nebraska. Sparty, they honestly, I was not impressed with them against Northwestern. Everybody said that they were going to pound them on the glass too that game, just like this one. Michigan State's a more physical team, but I think Indiana off the loss to DeVries traditionally really good. He'll have those guys ready to go. Sparty wins by 5.
You can get 7.5 out there too, right?
Yeah, Sparty by 5.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet this because I could see like free throws at the end, momentum, kind of like that Northwestern game, but I am on the Indiana side. Bieniek?
Northwestern did get pounded on the glass in that game.
Yeah, and they were winning for 30 minutes. You know you're going to get out rebounded by Sparty. You got to make up for it in other areas.
You got to make some shots, which Indiana can do.
Indiana can shoot it.
I was curious of like how they would match up schematically, because if you do play the zone against Michigan State, I think that tends to work because it forces Sparty to make some shots, and they don't really have that in them every single night. But it does allow, Sparty to really rebound aggressively against that zone if teams play against it. So Indiana, their defensive rebounding, they're top 50, I believe. We'll see if they can hold up here. I tend to not believe it. I'll go Sparty. But this is a large spread for Sparty, so I'm not going to bet it, but I think that they're the better team, and I think they can pull away late.
You guys want to get rich?
Yeah, let's go.
How does plus 400 sound?
Is this Duquesne?
George Mason is off the VCU win.
Yes. Yeah, this is a lock.
I'm seeing 9.5 right now. They're laying 9.5 at Loyola Chicago.
Yeah. Loyola Chicago is going to ruin the whole fucking A10.
Yeah. Right here. Give me Loyola and the points. Sprinkle the money line here, plus 400. Let's ride. They've beaten good. They're a strange team. We talked about this. I think it was me and Capper. They have wins at Rhode Island, at Santa Clara. They beat Princeton. Yeah, they lose to Mercyhurst, Chicago State. Just the type of game they win. Mac?
Yeah, I think we talked about it before we entered league play. They fucked the A10 by losing all those bye games, tanking their metrics, but they're not a bad team. They have talent. I don't know what the hell they were doing in November, December. Now they're going to just be chippy and single-handedly make the A10 into a 2-bid league. Loyola, lock, sprinkle some on the money line.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you that they'll make it a competitive game. I think, call me crazy, that already may have been adjusted for that.
Can I add in that they're off VCU, their rival?
Yeah.
And George Washington's on deck, their rival.
Yeah.
True.
They hadn't beat VCU since 2016. Like, that was a celebration win in the 703.
And where's Caputo from?
Mason,
Yeah.
Larinaga guy. It was Tony Skin's coach in college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the next game up. This is the worst spot for them. Money line's going to
It's
hit
a
tomorrow.
Ford trip.
Money line's going to hit tomorrow.
Yeah, you've talked me into it. I'll lock it.
Triple lock on the Ramblers. Nationally televised on CBS Sports Network.
Absolutely.
Next up, the Dayton Flyers are flying into Pittsburgh to take on Duquesne, the Bet Detective, CJ Sullivan's alma mater.
This is
Dayton's
probably
laying 4.5.
a bus trip.
So this is a sneaky one because I don't like Dayton on the road historically.
Yeah. And Duquesne's got some life to them this year. I'm on Duquesne. I think they've got a shot to win it. I'm
I
betting
think the
it.
line's telling you, right?
Yeah, the cocktail napkins got Duquesne -1. This is one where I have kind of somewhat bought into Duquesne's roster, just playing really well. They've lost 2 in a row to VCU, and then after that tightly contested game, they kind of turned one loss into 2 with an overtime game against St. Joseph's, sorry. And I think that this is like a spot that I could see them
Dane's going to
getting up for this.
Let me ask you something. What is up with Hughley?
I don't know if he's like
he's been
one of their top
whole
options
damn
either.
career.
It says game time decision, coach's decision.
Yeah, he's not played the last 6 games for him. So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm Ben Duquesne. Dayton, like you said, they're a different team when they hit the road. They should have lost at Loyola Chicago. I think Duquesne should be at home off 2 losses here. Yeah, I think they're live to win the game. I'll take the points. Lock 4.5. 1 possession game.
Are you locking this too, Bieniek?
Yeah. I think they got a shot to win it.
Some dogs in the A10.
Bieniek and Mac locking up the Dukes. I'll take Duquesne. No bet, though. Next up, we have... I knew he was out, but I didn't realize it was a coach's decision. That's why I was a little surprised. Thought he was just injured.
I thought it was too.
Coach's decision changes it to me. UIC,
I don't know if it's a coach's decision. I've seen personal online.
Okay. I'm just reading the injury report here, though, and then I did quickly Google this, and according on December 27th, they asked Drew Joyce, John Hughley, where are you? And he goes, no comment on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, yeah. UIC is heading to Cedar Falls to take on Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa laying 7.5. This is another one I will jump on here. I will lay the 7.5 at Northern Iowa. I will lock it up. UIC just won a rivalry game in overtime. And meanwhile, Northern Iowa has dropped 2 in a row in a game they were up a lot in that Bradley game. And then obviously the Belmont win in Cedar Falls. I think it's a get right spot. I think Northern Iowa wins by 15 or 20. McIntyre?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you here. I like Northern Iowa. They already beat them once this year, and they did not play well in that game. They played with their food the entire way. I think it's a bounce back in a big way. Jacobson, Northern Iowa, lay it.
Double lock. Bieniek?
Not making this one a triple. I think it's a tad too many, and in a game where both of these teams are gonna, play this one at the speed of snails. UIC's won 2 really good games in a row and may have figured some things out. So I'm gonna lay it with the Panthers, but I'm not locking it here.
Next up, we have Valpo catching 11.5. I'm seeing right now at Belmont. That's a big number.
Dude, Valpo's been chippy this year.
I'll bet Valpo. It's just too big of a number. Belmont wins by 6, by 7. Valpo can stay in this game. 11.5. Stop it. Mac?
Yeah, they stayed out on the road here. They've been kind of a covering machine. I'll fade Belmont here off the big double road trip sweep. Yeah, Valpo lock.
Double lock on the Crusaders. Bieniek?
Give me Valpo. I'm not going to fire on this one, mainly because if Belmont's making shots, I don't believe that the Beacons have the offense to stay with them. So
Next up, we have a huge game in Newark as Danny Hurley returns to the scene of the crime where he played for the Pirates. UConn laying 5.5 against Shaheen Holloway and company.
Has Hurley won there yet?
no.
Is he 0-4?
I think he's got maybe one win, but yeah, he's 0-4.
Dude,
Wow.
they lost to the 2-win team last year too.
They're gonna win this year, dude.
Yeah.
This will be their year they get it.
Seton Hall got ranked today too.
I'm gonna lay the 5.5 with UConn. Lock it up.
Yeah.
They're getting their attention, full attention this year. Can't wait to watch it though. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I'm just looking back through it. They lost by 1 in 23. Obviously, in 24 they got stormed on. Last year they got stormed on, and then they lost by 3 in overtime in 22. Hurley is over going back. I agree with you. I think this year you're buying the dip here on UConn at Seton Hall. So I'll lock it. I'll lock the Huskies with you on True TV here tomorrow night. They make a statement.
Nationally televised.
Nationally televised. Hurley and the boys are going to make a statement at the Prudential Center.
Bieniek?
They won in 2021, which was the no fans year.
It doesn't count.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's his one win.
This place is in his fucking head. He got to get this one.
Yeah.
No,
I'm off his back.
I'm on Seton Hall. I'm taking the points. I'm locking it. I'm
Wow.
riding with the trend. And I think that Seton Hall's, I mean, shit. If you were able to knock him off with last year's team with Shaheen, and Shaheen's got this year's team, I'm riding it out. Give me the Pirates. Lock it up and sprinkle some on the money line.
We got a battle. Bieniek on the Pirates. Dundee and Mac on the Huskies. Next up, we have Bradley heading to Evansville. This is a sneaky spot. Bradley just big win. I always don't trust Bradley on the road though, so I think Evansville plus 6.5 is the play. I mean, you want to talk about another potential live dog? I feel like I feel like Evansville can give him a game tomorrow. Give me the 6.5 with Evansville. Fuck it, throw a lock in there. Give me the Purple Aces plus the points. Bradley's coming off a huge Northern Iowa win too. Come from behind the final couple minutes. Mac?
Yeah, to your point, man, Bradley has struggled at Evansville the last couple of years. And Evansville hasn't been – and Bradley's been a wagon. I'll join you here. I'll take Ragland and company to continue the momentum off their first league win. Evansville. Lock.
I mean, you want to get a little crazy. Evansville plus 260 parlay with plus 400 and Loyola Chicago.
Yep.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
We'll go Evansville. I agree with you guys. Defense at home and Bradley typically on the road is hit or miss, whether or not they're making shots. So I'll take the Purple Aces and the points here.
There we go. Next up, we have the battle for the old axe rail splitter. Right? Old rail splitter axe, whatever the fuck it is. Western Illinois at Eastern. Eastern slaying 7.5. The disrespect.
This is ridiculous.
Disrespect. I mean, Western's doing this, right? Eastern did win the last matchup by 12 last season.
But Western won at Eastern last year. Western won at Eastern the year before
Western's
that.
lost 6 in a row. They're going to,
This is the OVC.
7.5. Plus 280 on the money line.
Oh yeah.
Now we're getting real crazy.
Oh yeah.
Now we're in round robin territory with Western, Evansville, and Loyola. You're locking it, I take, Mac, huh?
I see that 0-6 OVC record, and I'm licking my chops to back the old Leathernecks here. Rivalry, lock, sprinkle some on the money line. Get this EIU shit out of here.
Yeah.
Consider me crazy, but I'm picking EIU.
What?
Western Illinois on the road in conference play. Lost by 23, lost by 7, lost by 16.
But is this the road?
This is a rivalry.
Yeah.
But is this the road?
It's the road.
You've never been to Marty's in old.
They lost by 51 at Drake. They lost by 10 at Cal Baptist. They lost by 16 at Bakersfield. They lost by 19 at Iowa. They lost by 5 at Radford, who's not that good.
Those are far trips.
This team has no pulse on the road.
You got to go to the Brick House one time in Old Charleston. Tony Romo jerseys, Jimmy Garoppolo jerseys.
Double lock on Western Illinois plus 7.5. All right. West Virginia's at Houston. Houston laying 12.5. Let's lock up Houston minus 12.5, right, B-Nick?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Easy lock. Houston minus 12.5. They win by 20.
Did we cover last year against them?
Did you play them after storming the court against Kansas?
They didn't storm.
They didn't storm the court.
No.
They grabbed their vaginas and they said next game.
It's gotten to the point where we beat Kansas so much at home, we're just like, all right, like this is an auto win against those Fairies. I'm taking the points. Houston's off some big wins too. Houston wins by 10.
Houston by 20 tomorrow. Lock it up. B-Nick?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic spot for these Cougs.
Let's go. Double lock on these Cougs.
I am not lock battling.
Which is a telltale sign the MAC does not.
Yeah.
not believe.
Us on the money line. Never mind.
Alabama's heading to Stark Vegas for the Battle of Highway 82. Border battle. Bama laying 6.5 on the road. Ooh. I feel like Bama's going to have to get up right here, right? Just because that loss the other day to Texas. But State's been playing good ball.
I was stunned that Bama lost that game.
Yeah, that was a stunner of the fucking year.
I'll lay it with Bama here. I think Bama gets it. No bet. Mac?
I have memories of this game in Starkville where they just can't keep up with, or every time they play Alabama, their style just can't keep up with the Tide. Alabama controls the tempo once again. I think the total kind of reflects that, to be honest. I'll lock up Bama. I think they win by double digits. They right the ship here.
Yeah, that total went up too. I'm seeing 172.5. I think you're right. Let's go. I'll lock up Bama. Yeah. Phoenix?
Yeah, Mac looked exactly where I was looking with that total. Mississippi State's defense isn't as good as it's been in the past, and I think that Alabama's going to be able to control this with, their volume and scoring and, tempo up and down the floor here at top 15 in the country, top 10 offensively in possession length. So Alabama's lost 2 games in a row. I do not see them losing 3.
Shit, the more we talk about this, I think it's the best play on the board.
Yeah, I like Crimson Tide a lot.
Yeah. Triple lock. Time. Roll time.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, we got Florida. The Gators are heading to Norman, Oklahoma, where the Gators are laying 5.5. This is the one, huh?
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, Sooners money line play. You just beat Tennessee the way you beat Tennessee. I will take the Sooners plus 200. I don't know about money line actually, because I could see Florida like getting a 1 point win here, 2 point win. But give me the points. Boomer Sooner, no bet.
I like, I'm locking Oklahoma. I like Porter as a dog traditionally. Their tempo, I think they can control this. And Florida, they don't really have a road win so far this year, or against anybody that's worth a shit. So I think Oklahoma hangs in here. They're off 2 losses on the road. Even though it's a sleepy ass environment, that's weird, far trip. Give me Oklahoma and the points lock.
Moneyline McIntosh saying Boomer Sooner catching the 5.5 in Norman. Bieniek?
Yeah. Florida, the first 2 road games they played at Duke and in the Garden against UConn road game. I wouldn't have really thought or considered them to have been favored in those games and expected to win. They should have beaten Missouri, and they played with their food the entire way and then almost stole it late. That's kind of how I see it happening or playing out here against Oklahoma. Oklahoma lost 2 games in a row in a back-to-back road trip. They're back home here. I think they put up a lot more of a competitive game here against Florida. You had a good game out of the guards from Florida against Tennessee. We haven't seen any consistency from them. Flan cut his hair, by the way, so we'll see if that's maybe the thing that helps, and he's able to string together good games. But yeah, I'm gonna take the wait and see approach on Florida and those guards to see if they can put together 2 good games, especially one on the road here. Give me Oklahoma. I'm gonna lock it up. I think their guards outplay Florida's. I think Florida's front court kind of hinders their offensive rebounding ability. That's something that Oklahoma has done the best this year out of any Porter Moser team so far in Norman, but I don't think that's really needed in this to keep it close. So Sooners plus 5.5.
Double lock from McIntosh and Bieniek on the Sooners plus 5.5. I'm going to take the Sooners. No bet though. Next up, we have Saudi Arabia State heading into Syracuse, New York. The Qs laying 8.5. I mean, this is just too many points, right?
Why do I think Florida State's going to win this fucking game?
Yeah. I mean, they've lost like 3 in a row, I think. Florida State has
late 9 p.m. Eastern tip. Fucking,
I can totally see it. Totally see it.
Florida State lock.
We got to go in on this one.
These guys embarrass at home. Hit the road, foxhole.
Yeah, I'm with you. Foxhole, check it off the board. Double lock on Saudi Arabia State plus 8.5. Bieniek?
Syracuse is off back-to-back road wins too. When's the last time they won
against
back-to-back road
garbage
wins?
team is in the ACC though? So.
Now you're starting to speak some facts. Who was their last win against?
Georgia Tech and Pitt.
There you go. You're coming around.
I saw our boy Rocco tweet out something pro ACC today.
ACC's good, man. I like the ACC.
It's made the biggest jump of any conference, he said.
Yeah.
You pay your coaches, you're gonna go up.
It passes the eye test. I'm going to lay it with Syracuse. I think they win by 10 plus.
Next up, we have a shout out to Rocco Miller. Georgetown at Creighton. Creighton is laying 9.5. I just can't get behind Georgetown. Lay it with Creighton. No bet. Georgetown's killing me this year. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck, man? What is wrong with Georgetown?
Shout out to Carlton. Yeah. I'll take Creighton. They're good. They just got drilled at home. They got. How often does that happen? Where they give you 2 shitty performances in Omaha? No. Mac, what are you doing here?
That's true.
I think Georgetown's aside. I'm debating whether if I want to fire on this bullshit team again. I refuse to believe that Cooley is just gonna fucking go out like this 3 straight years.
That's gonna put him on the hot seat next year.
Yeah. Give me Georgetown one more time. I think Creighton's going to win because it's Omaha, but I think Georgetown's going to fight at least in this game, off an embarrassing home loss. I'll lock Georgetown getting 10.
10?
9.5. Yeah, whatever.
How's that? McIntosh taking the 9.5 with the Hoyas. Bieniek?
I have no conviction with this game whatsoever. I'll take the points with Georgetown. I think that's quite a bit. But I very well am aware that Creighton could just run right through them here in Omaha, and I wouldn't be surprised. So I'll take Georgetown. I do not love that pick.
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
take-
say, Creighton is winning games. They're not really drilling teams outside of Marquette.
Yeah, well, Georgetown hasn't visited yet.
Yes,
But
true. True.
I'll take Creighton. No bet. Next up we have Oregon at Nebraska. Nebraska laying 10.5. Get this shit out of here. Lock
Dude,
the
come on.
Ducks. Come on, Altman. Altman, he's familiar with Nebraska. He knows the lay of the land. He fucked the chick at one of the bar in the pool hall bar in Lincoln. People still talking about that in Lincoln. And I went there. Okay, 10.5. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line here.
Yeah, it's another team off an embarrassing home loss getting a huge ass number against a team that is way overvalued right now. I love Nebraska. I ranked them 4 in my money line MAC top 25. But 10.5? Jesus. No. Oregon lock. Dude, they're gonna be live in this game.
Plus 475. Dogs are barking tomorrow.
Yes.
Phoenix gonna take Nebraska.
Oregon still got
I'm
good
taking
players.
Nebraska.
What's that?
I'm taking Nebraska. Taking Nebraska, and it's a borderline lock for me. Come on, guys. Oregon has not
You're
shown
gonna
us
lock
anything.
you're gonna lock us at 16-0, like 10.5.
Yeah, Oregon's not really shown us much to, make me think that Oregon or Nebraska couldn't cover this number.
Has Nebraska blown anybody out?
Yeah,
Wisconsin. They blew out Wisconsin the one night. They literally win all these one possession games.
they blew out Creighton.
We're going way
They won by 12 against New Mexico. They won by 30 against Florida International.
back. You.
Ooh, they're better. They're better this year.
You locking it, buddy?
No, what I'm going to mention here, though, is
Look at their last 3 wins.
Oregon's next game is Michigan. So Oregon's actually the traveling team there, traveling back from Lincoln to Eugene. Michigan's up in Seattle, and they'll just jump down to Eugene from Seattle there. Something to note for the next game.
He's
but
still
I'm thinking
crowbar saying
Nebraska.
his Michigan nonsense.
Did
Double
they
lock.
already know yet?
Yeah, double lock on these Ducks.
Why did you throw Michigan?
No, I'm always like pointing out, hey, this is who they're playing next. Keep an eye on this. And I said it about who was it? Somebody else already. Like travel spot coming up next and the next one.
All right,
Okay.
next up. Baylor is at Oklahoma State. OK State is catching 1.5 at home.
I have a theory.
Did both teams get drilled?
I have a
What's your
theory. I
theory?
think Scott Drew lost the locker room when he brought in that fucking clown.
They've lost 3 straight. I'll take a shot on it. Give me Oklahoma State, but no bet.
You're gonna jump to that conclusion when they've played Iowa State, Houston, and at TCU.
Dude, they
That's-
quit. They quit on Saturday. They like,
Houston
it's-
has a tendency to do that to people.
but bro, like you're 0-2. You should at least compete. It was a desperation spot. The line was 3 for a reason. It was supposed to be a Baylor spot. I don't know how much Scott Drew's got that locker room right now with that addition. I don't think, and it's put a target on their back. I'm gonna lock up OK State.
I'll take
I'm
OK
gonna take
State, but I'm not
Bledsoe-
going to
Bledsoe
lock
off the
it.
loss. Let's go, Cowboys.
Bieniek?
I'm going Pokes here just because they're at home off the loss to Iowa State, and I'm somewhat turning into a believer in Lutz in Stillwater here. And I think that their tempo could give Baylor a little bit of issue because we've seen this offense for Baylor sputter lately. So Give me the Pokes. I think they win the battle the race to 80.
One line Mac logging up the Pokes. Dundee and Bieniek taking the Pokes as well. No bet though. Next up, tomorrow's a great slate of games. Iowa State is heading to the Fog, where they are laying 3.5 on the road. It's been fun.
Yeah, they're going down tomorrow.
That O has got to go.
Lock, Kansas. Plus 150 on the money line. McIntosh.
Can fucking Peterson fucking play a full goddamn game? If he does, this Kansas outright. Let's go. Lock. I'm playing the Fog. If they're a dog at the Fog, I'm playing them every time. Lock, Kansas.
Bieniek?
Yeah, triple lock. I think Kansas wins the game. And if Peterson can't play, Melvin Console just going to turn into Superman. Right?
Yeah. That place is good.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Kansas should storm because Iowa State's the premier program in this league now.
Storm.
Ooh.
There you go, clothes. I still look out for my clothes.
Clip that. Next up, Grand Canyon is at the Pit, taking on New Mexico. Don't forget, this is a conference game as GCU is in the Mountain West. Awesome game. I see it at 7.5 right now, not 8.5. Just FYI.
That just means they can get baptized in the Pit.
I'll take the points at GCU. I think New Mexico wins, but wins by 4 or 5. No bet. Mac?
Grand Canyon's been the weirdest team.
They've been hard to read this year, man. Very hard to read.
Yeah,
they're 3-1 in league, which I picked them to come in second. I don't know if that can happen, but they won at Boise State, which I wasn't on the show when they did that, but that was a hell of a win for the program.
They destroyed Boise State.
So did Utah State. I think Boise's got some issues right now. I think Bieniek had it right. I think they get baptized at the Pit. I think Lobos double digits lock.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. They're already laying 8.5, and GCU's got a lot of variance in them, so I'm not going to lock this. But
it's actually come down to 7.5.
I think New Mexico holds serve at home here. And Mac, you say a team that lost to a D2 team doesn't have issues?
They had righted the ship for a little bit there, but then they look like shit last
So wait, this is a double lock on the Lobos here?
No, I'm not betting the Lobos here. It's just a Mac lock.
McIntosh, lock it up. New Mexico minus 7.5. Next up, we have Colorado State heading to the Save Mart Center. Bring your membership. Or have your phone number memorized. Look, Colorado State's laying 4.5. Over under at 138.5. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Save Mart's gonna get him right here. Yep, I got a lock for you. Plus 170 money line. Wahlberg. Fresno, get that dub. Lock. Mac?
I think you're right. Colorado State's been really good at home, but when they've hit the road outside of the Grand Canyon game, some struggles. So yeah, I will lock up Fresno here. They've been chippy at that Sleepy Arena.
Oh yeah, let's go. Team Europe. Bieniek?
Yeah, Fresno State has been competitive in the Valley. They haven't really pulled off any of these wins so far. But that's definitely the spot where you want to bet them. And Colorado State on the road so far has not been great. They did get that one win, ironically, against Grand Canyon, who's just been all over the place. But that has been where you wanted to fade CSU. So I'll jump in with you guys. I'll have some fun. Let's triple lock Wahlberg here.
There we go.
And his favorite team of all time in his 4 years of coaching. 40 years of coaching.
40 years of coaching, yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock with Fresno State at the Save Mart Center.
Together through thick or thin, friends forever will be together.
I can't wait for this next game.
Oh boy, Air Force is catching 8.5 in San Jose. Where's Nick when you need him?
Oh my God. 0-5 versus 0-5 in the Mountain West.
I mean, look at San Jose State's shit. Colby Garland, concussion,
Yeah.
game time decision. They have like 5 guys on the game time decision list.
So the cocktail napkin has a bigger weight to the more recent games that have been played. An ideal way to kind of eliminate some randomness and or injury. So still a 13-point favorite in the model for San Jose State here. I'll go Miles.
Yeah, I actually think we should lock it.
I'll lock it if you want to.
I think they're going to win by double digits. The only problem is, I mean, how important is it? All these, they have 5 guys as a game time decision. That's the only thing that makes me wonder. Is the line reflecting them not playing?
Yeah, why are they not laying double digits in this? I see people saying, "Don't overthink it." I'm overthinking this game. These two teams suck.
San Jose State's 66th in turnover percentage defensively. Air Force 358th offensively. Very loose with the ball
I'm
there.
thinking the Falcons, but I'm not betting the Falcons on the road. I can't do it.
I'm going to lock up San Jose State.
10 people at this game.
I'm with Colby. I'll go to Sparty here.
Double lock on Sparty. Lay the 8.5. I don't care who's playing. Could be there's 10 fans.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the stupidest game of the day. Maryland is heading to USC, to the Galen Center. USC is laying 9.5. Lock Maryland.
Maryland money line.
Yeah, lock Maryland. They've been out in LA for what? A few days now.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad money line play.
Yeah, and this is when Buzz's teams, I think, like it's taken a minute. I know they've been super banged up, but I think they're going to be chippy in the second half of Big Ten play. I think they're going to start playing better. USC's coming off the Minnesota game, coming back west. So yeah, give me the long road trip. They were out in the Midwest.
Overtime game too.
Yeah, they were out in the Midwest for 3 games for over a week. Yeah, I love Maryland here. This is a money line play too.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'm shying away from the Maryland money line, but I will take those 9.5 points. And I think this is a low scoring game, which should help Maryland in this one and stay in it. Yeah, I'll lock up the Terps with you guys. I think it's a great spot for the Terrapins.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the Terps. Let's go. Next up. Oh man, the Battle of the Bay. It's one of my favorite games. Very excited to watch this one tomorrow night. San Francisco's catching 7.5 at home against St. Mary's. This was a 1-point win by San Francisco last time they played. I feel like you got to take the fucking points here, right?
On campus. This is not at the Warriors. This is on campus.
Oh yeah, this is a lock. Give me San Francisco on 7.5. This is a game right here. Let's go. Mac?
Yeah, like you said, they got him last year. I kind of think that they're going to be right there to get him again. They have been playing better ball over the last couple weeks. I know
this is an old school rivalry game, man. Since 1909, they've been playing.
Yeah. They hit their wall in early December and late November. I like San Fran. I think they're live to win the game. Let's go. Dons.
Bieniek?
I think they kind of blew it with some of their better teams not playing Gonzaga, St. Mary's, and War Memorial. Now they're playing them there, and I don't know if they've got a team that's capable of beating them this year. I like St. Mary's to win the game. I'll take the Gills to cover that 7.5, and not very confident in that, but that's the pick for me.
Double lock on the Dons plus 7.5. I know you guys are just burying this team, but I have a lock. The final play of the day. Boise State is laying 3.5 in Vegas. I will lock up Boise State minus 3.5. Leon Rice gonna get the message home to the guys. UNLV's trash, especially at home. They've actually been better on the road, I feel like. So yeah, give me Boise State minus 3.5. Mac?
You know how I do my picks. I bury a team. I put bulletin board material out there. Then I take them, and then if I want to fade a team, I'll butter them up, throw them on the graphic, and then I'll fade the shit out of them. Boise, let's go.
Yeah, this is
create my own narratives.
This is gonna get home tomorrow. They're gonna win by 10.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck up faster.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take Boise. I'm not gonna get there with a bet though. I struggle to really understand their identity as a team right now. You guys can have fun though.
Double lock on these Broncos. Shout out to Keith in the chat watching from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Thanks for the great show. The best damn college sports show in the land. Colby, pick a parlay. 3-team. Thanks, man. Have a day. Will do. And thank you. Let's get to our best bets, and I will end with the parlay. Top 3 bets on the board. That's hard. I actually love the slate, which makes me almost I almost love it too much. I'll start off with let's go. The question is which dog do I want to pick? But I'm going to let's take Boise's 1. I'm gonna lay the 3.5 at UNLV. No one's gonna be at that fucking game. They're like 7 fans. Let's take our power rank in the 3 you like most. Let's go with I think Houston's going to drill West Virginia tomorrow. Sorry, Mac.
That's a loss.
So that'll be 2. And then at 3, Minnesota's going to beat Wisconsin tomorrow. So give me those 3. The dog is Loyola Chicago. I still like this. I'm going to throw out besides our parlay. I want to throw out the money line round robin of Loyola Chicago, Evansville, Florida State, what do you think's better, Mac? Western Illinois or San Francisco? San Francisco, right?
I like San Fran. They're at home. They've already beaten St. Mary's at Ward Gymnasium.
So the money line round robin: San Francisco, Florida State, Evansville, and Maryland. I like that too. Loyola Chicago. I had Maryland in there for a 5th. Let's go for the juggernaut.
Weren't you on Kansas too?
I do love Kansas. Tomorrow's
yeah.
I mean that's 6. You're talking 6 right there.
Mm-hmm.
The parlay for tomorrow though.
You still didn't include my favorite money line dog. That's okay though.
Who was that again?
Seton Hall.
Well, I'm on
we both
UConn.
No.
Okay.
That's, what I said. That's okay though.
Yeah, your
I'll
boy
enjoy that on my own.
Boy Shaheen's getting run out of the gym tomorrow. We're on.
My boy Shaheen's keeping that trend alive. He's winning another one against Danny Hurley.
I just say you keep it simple. Let's parlay. If you're just looking for an easy parlay, no money lines, but I also think the money lines will be in play. Loyola Chicago plus 9.5. Where's the other school? Evansville plus 6.5. And the third leg. Third leg is Boise late night. Mac fire.
I got 3 dogs for my top 3. All fading teams coming in red hot, so selling high on them. Rock chalk dog at the Fog. That'll just be my top play. You can keep the points. I'll just take the money line as well, but that's not going to be my dog at the end. So Kansas over Iowa State at the Fog once again. I love Oregon at Nebraska, man. I think that's way too many for Nebraska to lay. All they do is win close games. I think they probably win again, but give me the 10.5 for the Ducks. In Loyola, Chicago, man, we're going to fade Mason going out to the Midwest off the VCU for the first time in a decade. G-Dub on deck.
G-Dub on deck. It's
Yeah,
fire.
dude,
Yeah.
it's just, we're, like I said, buy the dip. And then the dog, sleepy, late night spot out west in LA, Maryland, plus 360. Buzz versus the Muss. That game's going to be entertaining.
I like
Maryland,
it.
right.
And by the way, Carl, who made fun of you earlier, great comment here. Comedy is a good part of life. Just messing with you, Mac. Come to Canada, you're missing out. Good show and cheers. Play our Canadian song for the outro, Dundee. Yes, very important. Comedy is like, I feel like nowadays everyone. I was watching. First Bieniek, fire away. I don't want
to. Dog of the day, Seton Hall, plus 5.5, but plus 230 on the money line there. I think they get it done. Danny Hurley, just a house of horror for him at his alma mater. Under 134.5 in Boston College, Clemson. I think that Clemson's pace of play should, tend to guide this one towards the under. Boston College may struggle to hit a shot against Clemson's defense. I like it there. Kansas plus 3.5 in the Fog, getting over a possession. I'll take that. And then I'll lay the 8.5 with Tennessee at home against Texas A&M. A&M on the road so far has been iffy. Their defense also, I'm not very sold on it. Tennessee just got clobbered against Florida. I think it's a massive opportunity for a big bounce back here for the Volunteers.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say comedy is a great part of life, as the comment Carl put in there. Yeah. I was watching Don Rickles clips earlier today. I was sick, feeling like shit, but Don Rickles, he would roast people. If you don't know Don Rickles, you got to check out. But that most of his shit, they wouldn't even be okay with today.
Dude, I mean, we're in such a bitch ass society now. I remember the olden days. If somebody didn't bust your balls, that means they didn't fuck with you. If somebody's busting your balls, that means they care about you and they want to fucking make you better. I mean, everybody's just so goddamn fucking sensitive in this day and age. It fucking pisses me off. That's why I ran it tonight on the way out.
Yeah. John Phillips is asking, have I done stand-up with Joe Rogan? No, I have not. But we've done the same venues, if that makes sense. But a shout out to Jay Rush for giving us $10. Thank you for all the hard work. Appreciate you, Jay. Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline McIntosh is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Also, YouTube.com/The College Experience. It really helps it if you hit that like and subscribe button, or iTunes, Spotify. You can hit subscribe over there. Do that and check out Don Rickles. Thank me later. All right. Till next time. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog to mine back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you never hit me time back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's eating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip, cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight, cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.